Hello, good morning, welcome to Ideal World. I'm Hayley. It's great always to have your company. It is my favourite show of the week. It is the Planet Cruise TV show. It is an incredible hour of the most incredible cruises, and I'm not alone. I'm never alone for this hour, and he's misbehaving already. I am with, of course, Keith. You're in terrible trouble already.
Misbehaving?
Yes, upstairs have said the same. It's from upstairs and it's from me on the studio floor.
It's not true. It's honestly not true.
Keith, great to have your company. Always great to have you with us, because you've got a massive background in the cruise industry, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I've been working in the cruise industry since 2000. Spent 12 years working on board as a cruise director, so I've visited all these ports. You know, I was looking after all the entertainment.
Top tips, where to go.
Absolutely,
where to eat, where to drink, usually.
And where to drink as well. And I've experienced lots of different companies while I've been doing that. You know, and now 2 years working on the show as destination expert. It's been fantastic, so it's been really good fun.
And tell us a bit about Planet Cruise themselves, because I mean, they are award-winning, and just recently even more award-winning.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, first of all, the largest independent UK cruise operator, and all your money's safe because it's ABTO and ATOL bonded. We have a 96% customer feedback rate.
That is incredible.
You know, which is absolutely incredible if you think about that. And beyond that, like myself, everyone that works for Planet Cruise has either worked shipside in the industry or cruises regularly. So you've got people giving you first-hand, honest advice about what's best for you.
And you really have got the best advice. If you've got any questions at all, if you want to book excursions, if you want to look into different airports, jump onto the phone and speak to the operators. They are amazingly helpful. Or you can jump, of course, onto the website. Do pop a pen and paper, or get a pen and paper and jot down the telephone number. It's 0800 781 5458, or jump onto the website. It's all the w's.planetcruise.co.uk. Everything we'll be telling you today will be on there, but also there will be the absolute perfect cruise for you, and that's what Planet Cruise is so good at, making that cruise bespoke.
Absolutely,
and perfect
we call it tailor-made, bespoke cruising, and beyond that as well, it's not just what you see on the show today.
Yes.
Bear in mind as well that we've got loads of deals, so if you do go onto the website or you get in touch, we can actually tailor-make a specific deal, or we can give you something completely different.
So there is something for absolutely everybody. We're starting off, oh my goodness, with a maiden voyage. It is the Royal Caribbean, the anthem of the seas. It is a ship that you will not believe. This is the most modern technology. Have a little look at what is actually included on this fabulous ship. Can't believe the actual price for a maiden voyage. I mean, this dropped again last night, so we really have, this was a last-minute change.
That's the bonus of being able to tune in and see a live cruise TV show like this. You know, huge savings, £320 off the brochure price.
That's amazing.
And you're getting free drinks, and you're getting a free onboard spend as well, and free car parking.
So, my goodness, so that's virtually everything sorted.
Well, virtually, it makes it an all-inclusive cruise, because obviously your food and entertainment's already included, you know, and you've got money to spend on a massage or maybe popping to the shop and getting yourself a tax-free bargain. So it's a cracking
And I can't believe
deal
as well you've got that free parking now as well. So jot the ID number down. It's 77658. So this is for this cruise, the Anthem of the Seas. And this is, you were saying, very futuristic.
Absolutely. Well, this is the sister of Quantum of the Seas that was launched at the end of last year. Award-winning ship, absolutely fantastic. We're going to see some great VT coming in now, and this is going to give you an idea of this wonderful ship. You see there right at the top, Cafe 270. This is a 270-degree lounge at the back, which spans nearly 3 floors, and you have in the evening video walls. It all darkens out. You see that's the windows, but they're made into video walls in the evening, and then you have the acrobatic displays coming down on the silks. Great live music all over. You've got things, the classics like the surfing at the back. This is Ripcord, which is skydiving at sea. You've got Seaplex. It's the largest entertainment.
Bumper cars.
Bumper cars. It's the largest entertainment centre at sea, and you know you can play basketball with Shrek, you know, which is great fun. The cabins, you've got a lot of family interconnected staterooms as well, so that you can have the whole family involved.
Great.
And that's the North Star. It's a 360-degree, goes up over 300 foot above sea level, right out the side of the ship. So if you're a fan of the London Eye and things like this, and the view from the Shard, this is a great opportunity for you.
This is going to be absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
It's great.
And where are we going?
OK, so cracking itinerary coming up for you as well. So we're heading out from Southampton, which
so
is brilliant.
No fly, perfect.
No fly, no worries about luggage, anything like that. And then you've got a relaxing day at sea. Again, this ship is a destination destination itself. There's so much to do, and you're going to have that $150 onboard spend to spend on a massage maybe, or getting yourself something from the shop. Then you're calling into the first port of call, which is Vigo, and you see there right now on the tip there of Spain. This is great. This is right. It clings to the slopes of the snow-capped Monte del Castro, overlooks this huge bay, and dates back really to Celtic times. And you've still got that Celtic legacy living on in the provinces, even sometimes where they play bagpipes. You'll see some locals playing bagpipes.
Fabulous.
This is green Spain. It's where a lot of Spaniards go on holiday as well. It's real Spain. It's unadulterated by mass tourism, which is lovely. Have maybe a beautiful lunch at the fish market. Head out to Santiago de Compostela, one of the greatest Christian pilgrimages in the world, or go for some wine tasting. Go through to Galicia's Abrino wine country, which has risen to international acclaim, particularly for the white wines. Okay, from here, then going to pop off from Vigo, and your next port of call is Gijon. I always think of chicken Gijons. Most of the streets here are cobblestone. They're barely 2 cars wide. Lots of beautiful renovated buildings. You know, it's really a beautiful place to go and wander. Again, you've got an area outside of it called the Asturias, and this is one of the greenest areas of Spain. And again, you've got a beautiful long beach that we saw an image of earlier, which kind of flanks round the bay, and 13 miles of bike lanes. So you can rent a bike and you can go right along the seafront there, following in the beach. So great little chance to enjoy a bit more of Spain. Then we're going through to Bilbao. This is great. This is perched above the rust-coloured waters of the Nervion River. It's the heart of Spain's Basque Country, and again, it's the city is a mixture of bars and restaurants in the old quarter. You can stroll these graceful 19th century boulevards. You've got Frank Gehry's masterpiece and lots of quirky art. You're going to see next the Guggenheim Museum. Now, there's a lot to see inside, along with great artists like Picasso.
What an amazing building.
But it's also, that's on the Nervion River itself, and you can walk down the Nervion River. It's like a linear park.
Right.
And it's really good to do that. And when you do, you see a lot of this quirky, you'll see a picture next to the Nervion River, and you'll see the Guggenheim, and you'll see lots of quirky artwork all the way down there. And of course, you can also head out from here to San Sebastian, which is a pretty seaside city on the Basque Coast.
That is one huge dog.
Has a royal history with the royal Serrano family. Yeah, it's a flower dog. It's really beautiful. It's a wonderful, it's a very popular thing to get. Most people that have cruised in this area will have a photo of them cuddling the flower dog. Okay, he's very affectionate, doesn't slide her too much. Then we're going through next to round to France now, Le Havre, and this is your chance to go through to Paris. I mean, we know Paris, it's one of the most romantic cities in the world, particularly because loads of bridges crossing the Seine that are lit up by lamps in the evening. And cruising down the Seine is one of the best things to do. You've got the Eiffel Tower there, the tallest building in Paris. You've got the Champs-Élysées, you know, the Arc de Triomphe, which you saw there. There's so much to see. My favourite area particularly is the Notre Dame Cathedral. I love that, and there's a lovely little medieval restaurant that's built in the old armoury there, where you can get a proper old French medieval meal, which is incredible. Or head out to the Louvre and see the works of Venus de Milo, the Mona Lisa, and much, much more. If you don't want to do Paris, I recommend heading out either to Honfleur, 17th century harbour in Normandy, or the D-Day beaches, which are absolutely incredible. So it's a great itinerary, and again, all the time you're coming back to this amazing ship, and you've got free drinks throughout the entire cruise. You've got so much to do, and a massive saving on the brochure price.
Huge saving, £320 off the brochure price. You've got a free upgrade as well if you're going for Ocean View, because it takes you straight up to the balcony. The most incredible ship. This is the maiden voyage, which is amazing.
Yeah, it really, really is. They've even got robot bartenders on there. One of the bars is all robotics, so you can go up and it makes these wonderful cocktails for you, so it's really cool.
That sounds, doesn't it, out of this world. Now, we're not alone today, because we have got someone on the phone. We've got Stephen Joyner on the phone from Royal Caribbean. Are you there, Stephen?
I am. Good morning to you both. How are you?
Hey, Stephen.
I'm so excited to be on the Planet Cruise Show this morning, just to talk to you about Royal Caribbean. I'm so excited about it.
So great to have you with us. I think you've got something to tell us. Has something just been launched?
I have, yes, indeed, and what a cracker we have this morning. And obviously you've already gone through about the Maiden Voyage and Anthem of the Seas being a brand new ship.
Beautiful.
What can I possibly say about Anthem of the Seas? Wow, newly designed staterooms, groundbreaking venues, best dining experiences at sea, if you ask me. That's all what you'll find on board. The venues will transform in front of your eyes with Vistarama, and you were just talking, Keith, about the robotics and the robotics bar as well. They're just incredible, especially when they can serve you cocktails of your choice. And what an amazing price with free drinks and onboard spending as well, you know, where your customers can treat themselves to indulgent spa treatments and a spot of shopping as well. $150 on board spend as well. It's truly amazing.
It really is out of this world, isn't it? I mean, the ship is out of this world, but the actual offer and the fact you've got all the drinks, the food, everything included.
And as Stephen rightly said, it's the maiden cruise as well, so there'll be such excitement, a massive party on board because it's the first time ever this ship has been operated on. You'll be the first people on board.
It's going to be one of those one-off experiences. Yeah. Thank you, Stephen, so much. It's been such a pleasure to speak to you.
That's okay. Well, can I just mention also that we're right now, hot off the press, if the maiden voyage with the most advanced ship in the world doesn't get your taste buds tingling, then we've got 5,000 all-inclusive cruises waiting to be snapped up, all under £799. And if that wasn't enough, we're also giving away the $150 on board spend and drinks too. And one just to point out was the 4th of May on Explorer. It's 11 nights. It's Spain and Portugal from $799, and that also includes the drinks and also the $150 on board spend. It's truly amazing.
Wow, you have got some incredible deals. We'll make sure everybody gets in touch with you. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
You take care. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Stephen. What a nice man.
He is. And lots of over 5,000.
And with £799.
With the free drinks, and that's incredible. That's really
amazing.
Good. Yeah, it's all inclusive.
You've got to look into all those, and of course, Planet Cruise can do that for you. Check out the website or jump onto the phones. But we've got to move on. We have.
Sadly.
And where are we moving on to?
We're moving on to MSC. Funnily enough, MSC, fantastic, the Mediterranean Shipping Company.
So let's have a little look at where we're going and what we're going on, because again, just the most beautiful ships.
Well, these guys are the experts in Mediterranean cruising. It's an Italian-based, family-owned cruise company. It's the largest privately owned, family-operated cruise company in the world. They've built loads of beautiful ships. They've invested billions and billions of euros. In fact, they've got 2 new ships on order just at the moment. This particular ship launched in 2001, and it's beautiful. They're, again, a heritage dating back to the 1970s. But this is Italian cruising. It's international, loads of flair. Think of the style icons of Italy. Think of Gucci, Valentino, Ducati, Ferrari, and then put that into a cruise context and you get an idea. Very beautiful surroundings, great focus on lovely food, on food of the Mediterranean, the different regions of the Mediterranean, great risottos and pastas and a great wine list on board. Children under the age of 18 get to cruise for free on a lot of their cruises, so do get in touch. It's really good for families. And again, you're going to meet people from all over the world and make friends. And that's what cruising is. It's a social experience where you make friends for life.
And that is the wonderful thing. Once you have cruised, you cruise again and again and again, and often meet up with friends. You really do. So, and we will have that perfect first cruise, or if you're a return cruiser, we will have that perfect cruise, either within the hour, or if you jump onto the website or onto the phones. Now, Planet Cruise have won so many different awards.
That's right, yeah.
But actually, the top agent for MSC...
Yeah, this literally happened a couple of weeks ago. We announced the top agent for MSC. So again, if you want to book an MSC cruise, we are the best people for you to book through, because we're their #1.
And #1 with so many, not just MSC.
No, you're right. There's more to come.
There are so many more
Cricket,
to come. There's more. And you've seen one already, because our Royal Caribbean, again, top agent. So you really can see what a great company it is to actually deal with. But let's have a look on this gorgeous ship. Where are we actually going? We're flying, first of all.
We are out to Genoa. I do. She's a lovely lady. And then you've got 7 nights from there. And you're heading out from Genoa, which is known as the market square of the Mediterranean, and the birthplace of focaccia. And just have some pesto if you get a chance before you head out from Genoa. And then your first port of call is Marseille. This is France's 2nd largest city. It's home to a magical harbour with great shopping and magical French stew called bolognese, which is a local speciality which I would recommend to you. You've got the Notre Dame Basilica, which you're seeing here. You can take the Petit train up there, and then the views out across the harbour are magical from there. And then you've got these lovely little harbour areas, great for the shopping. The other big thing you can do is head over to Chateau d'Elf, where the Count Monte Cristo was imprisoned, as if you believe the literature. And also the first rhinoceros entered the Europe there as well. A little bit of a random fact, but it's a great place.
Very random.
And of course, you can head into Provence from here. You can head out to the lavenders of the magical Provence. This landscape that inspired Van Gogh. Okay. Moving on, so much to get in. Relaxing day at sea before we go to Palma de Mallorca. Incredible place for you to enjoy this ancient Mediterranean port that blends kind of Gothic and Moorish and Renaissance styles. It's got a wonderful long promenade which you can wander along right to that magical cathedral you can see there, neo-Gothic cathedral. And just behind that cathedral is a medley of jumble of little lanes full of tapas bars and great places to go shopping. And a place called Bar Bosch, where you can get a hot chocolate and then dip into your hot chocolate the Mallorcan version of the croissant, which is is like this beautiful kind of patisserie item, and you dip it into the hot chocolate, and you...
You're great for, like, dieting tips.
It's just off there. It's great for dieting, yeah. Boulevard de Bourg. It's just off there. You can head out into the Tramantour Mountains. That will work off the hot chocolate. Head into the Tramantour Mountains. Head out to see the Drac Caves. Or, of course, loads of beaches. This is a beach island. My favourite thing there is the train de Sola, where you head into Mallorca's interior. It's a vintage electric train. It's been running since the 20s, and you go past olive groves and dinky villages. OK, next we go to probably one of my most favourite places in the world, the island of Malta. The port is Valletta. It's incredible, isn't it?
It is. I worked about 3 winters there. It's fabulous.
Well, it is, because sailing in, as you can see here, into the Grand Harbour. It was built by the Spittalers, same people that built roads. When you sail in, it's like sailing into a J.R.R. Tolkien novel. It's like sailing into Game of Thrones. It's like sailing onto the set, because there's so much to see, these wonderful castles. And Valletta itself is named after one of the ancient chiefs of the Orders of the Hospitallers. This is the Upper Baracca Gardens. The views from there are incredible, and I'd recommend you wandering up the steps. You have to be fit, but do it, or take a taxi up if you want to. When you get up there as well, you can maybe take a boat ride out to the spellbinding Blue Grotto and see the 50-metre deep cave, which is great. And you can go to Ollie's Last Bar. You know, Oliver Stone, who of course passed away while he was filming Gladiator out here, and you can see his last order up on the bar, which was quite astounding. It was about 24 shorts and a couple of bottles of wine. It was quite incredible.
No wonder we lost him.
I know, bless him.
Went out happy.
Missed. Oh, you can head into Medina, which is called the Silent City because cars are forbidden. That's inland. Okay.
Fabulous.
Then we're going through to Messina. Now we're going through to a beautiful sickle-shaped harbour, dotted with rustic restaurants, and of course Shakespeare set Much Ado About Nothing here. And this is, of course, on the island of Sicily. It's beautiful. There's loads to do. You can head up to Mount Etna, Europe's biggest volcano, which is a contradiction in every sense. It's fiery and snowy. It's barren and lush. You can dash to the railway, which takes you right round the rim. You can go up to Taormina, and then from there, the view from the Greek Theatre is incredible because you get Mount Etna framed in this beautiful, almost like this picture perfect kind of framing as you look out from the restaurant. And
look at that! That's also gorgeous.
This is what the railway will take you through. It's absolutely incredible. Beyond that as well, you can follow the footsteps of Marlon Brando, Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, and you can go and see the Godfather villages.
That looks unbelievably beautiful, doesn't it? That's incredible.
It really is.
Some really amazing ports.
And then we're going to Salerno, which is 35 miles down the coast from Naples. Great rich history here. Lots of great coastline, which is full of orange and lemon blossom. And of course, you can go through to Amalfi.
This is absolutely stunning. You've got free British Airways flights as well. Jot down the ID number 80171 and on board this beautiful ship. And it does look a beautiful ship.
It really does. Again, think of all the big Italian brands. Think about the fact all your entertainment, all your food's included. You know, you're going to have a chance to go and lay out in the sun if you want to soak up the great activities that are on board, to try a variety of different cuisine from all over the world, and you know, enjoy these wonderful surroundings. And it's such good value. This is why people love cruising.
It's under £500 for 7 nights. You'd struggle to get, you know, you wouldn't get all the flights to all the places that you're visiting. It is a beautiful cruise. It's a gorgeous ship, really nice as well itinerary. Have a little look at exactly what you're getting, because you are getting so much for your money. So you've got some really great dates there in May, which is something really to look forward to, and it's not too far away. You've got your free British Airways flights, 7 nights on board, and that's all your meals, your snacks, and amazing entertainment.
Remember, we're the #1 agent for MSC, and we've got loads of other MSC cruises on the website if you want to see something a little bit different with different ports. And
of course, do jump onto the website. That's all the w's.planetcruise.co.uk, or you can jump onto the phones. They're so helpful on the phones. Have a look at the prices. You have got some super deals. I mean, look at that. 499. You've got four. There's only one. There's only May the 23rd that the price alters.
And then, to be honest, the ocean view is only an extra 80 quid for a room with a view.
I'd do that. That'd be nice to have the ocean view.
Great, yeah, it would.
Really incredible deals, but we've got to move on. We've got P&O coming up. This is Arcadia.
P&O.
Oh, you see? You just can't get the guests, can you? Just can't get the guests. You need to practice for next time.
Sorry.
Now, this is an amazing cruise. This is so unusual. I was like, really? Do we really do this? This is a no-fly cruise, which obviously we often do, that goes to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And comes back to the UK.
And absolutely, and it's over 3 weeks, and it's only just over £1,000. And like you say, it's really rare. Most people think you have to fly to get out to the Caribbean.
I was really shocked, because sometimes you can sail out, but you have to fly back, or you can fly out and you can sail back, but you're sailing out and you're sailing back. It sounds amazing. I want you to see the ship itself as well, because again, the Arcadia.
Well, it's the Arcadia, and of course P&O, they've been around, you know, for it's about 178 years now. They've been operating. They're a massive company. They're a British-inspired and passionately British company, which, you know, showcase international British cuisine and have their food heroes on board. You're going to get a great variety of different foods. You've got big names like Marco Pierre White involved, and then chance to make Mexican, Spanish, Italian, Indian, and Chinese specialities, or maybe tuck into a Caesar salad or a lovely steak. They have, in fact, this ship was in dry dock at the end of 2013. It's got single cabins on board now, which is really great if you travel solo like myself. You have got wonderful entertainment, West End style shows where you have this amazing shows that are brought to life. You've got great comedians from the UK coming across and entertaining you as well. You know, you get guest speakers on board. The ship was launched in 2005, only 83,000 tonnes, so again, you've only got under 2,000 people on there, so you're going to get a chance to meet people and to chat to other people. Great spa facilities if you want to get stuck into that.
Oh, and, can you imagine?
Well, this is it. This is the great thing. And the great thing, of course, with P&O as well, is it'll be familiar because it is that British environment.
Yes.
You know, you're going to be in a very familiar environment. You're going to be looked after by really great people. And that's the thing, service on cruising is so important because they actually want to be there. They want to look after you, and it's service with a smile. And we're not used to that when we holiday, are we? Particularly in the UK, sadly.
It shouldn't be that way, but it is. We're not used to it, and it is incredible service. Now, it's where we're going that's so important as well. Not only are you on that beautiful ship, we're going to the Caribbean, and we're not needing to fly.
We are down the wrong hole, sorry. Okay, from Southampton, we've got a couple of relaxing days at sea before we head out to Funchal, Madeira. This is incredible. This is the hanging basket of the Atlantic, as it's known, a bewitching capital of cobbled streets and quaint museums and buzzing cafes and restaurants. It's basically Portugal sprinkled with a dash of Eden and an Edwardian Britain.
Yes.
It's full of flowers. You've got these massive coastal cliffs that you're seeing here, Gabriel. You've got this area, the wonderful hotel called Reed's Palace, where you can still have afternoon tea as Winston Churchill used to eat it, because Winston Churchill was a huge fan of Madeira and used to stop here quite often. And you've got so much more. You can do Levada walking, these wonderful ditches that were dug in the 14th and 15th century that crisscross the island. Lots of great beaches to go and relax on. You can go and try some of the sweet Madeiran wine, or head up to Monte in the cable car, see the botanical gardens, and then hurtle back down in a wicker toboggan. It's an incredible place. Okay, relaxing day at sea. Before we go through to Antigua, this has more. They boast here a beach for every day of the year. There's actually more than that.
Don't.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's a spectacular coastline full of gorgeous little coves. And you've got, of course, historic Nelson's Dockyard here, where Horatio Nelson quartered his fleet in the 18th century. You've got this wonderful, this kind of picturesque Caribbean view. You can actually go out as well from here to Stingray City, where you can meet and hold and feed and cuddle the stingrays, which I've done. It's incredible. Do a canopy zip line adventure across all the jungle that they have here. And of course go over to Bird Island, Barbuda as it's called as well, which is incredible because of just the abundance of different birds and rare species that exist there. Okay, then we're going through to St Kitts. This is jagged volcanoes soaring above these turquoise azure seas and dense rainforests and fields of sugarcane. This was the big sugarcane island during the kind of days of the British Raj, the British Empire. And you can actually go and see Romney Manor, which is the oldest sugar plantation on St Kitts, which is incredible. The St Kitts Scenic Railway is a great way of getting around the island, and again it kind of goes around the edge of these wonderful volcanoes and past beaches. You can see the Brimstone Hill Fortress, which is known as Gibraltar of the West Indies. Just go and walk out amongst this beautiful beautiful countryside if you want to, which again is very green. If you like beaches, you've got Turtle Beach, you've got black sand beaches like Pump Bay, and you can again head into just the interior, which is just full of these gorgeous little waterfalls. Right, okay, we're heading to Dominica. Now, this is the island of waterfalls. It's green, it's unspoilt, it's got the last ever colony of Carib Indians, which the Caribbean gets its name from, living here. And this is where they filmed a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's very untouched, and it's one of the 5 happiest places in the world, according to a recent survey. Okay, then we're going through to Grenada. I love Grenada. This is St George's. This is the Spice Island. Just where you dock, you've got a wonderful beach. It's one of the prettiest harbours in the Caribbean. And you can take a water taxi round to Grand Anse Beach, which just stretches off for miles. If you like diving, there's a wonderful ship called the Bianca Sea, which you can go and dive. You can also head into the Anandaya Falls and the Grand Etang Lake. And it's just a beautiful place. It's like a piece of a rainforest that's been dolloped into the Caribbean. But it's known as the Spice Island because you've got things like ginger and almond and nutmeg and vanilla, and the scent follows you wherever you walk.
Incredible.
Okay. Bridgetown, Barbados is next. It's a Calypso island. It's known as Little England for many reasons. You can go snorkeling in search of hawksbill and green turtles. You can relax and take it easy on Carlisle Beach. You maybe try the Atlantis submarine if you don't want to get wet, but you still want to see what lies underwater. Or you can have high tea in Trafalgar Square, or go and get a Mount Gay rum experience. You know,
sounds good.
Whatever tour you do in the Caribbean, rum and coke all the time, brilliant, or rum cocktails, and Mount Gay rum's one of the best. There's a lovely holiday snap from me. And then finally, relaxing day at sea, you've got Ponta Delgada. So you've got a few days back to Ponta Delgada, and again, this is incredible. An island that's laced with walking trails. Go and see the tea plantation, try some of the local tea pudding, try some of the local pineapple and some of the seafood. Incredible place.
And then you're sailing back to Southampton. This is a no-fly cruise to the Caribbean. Have a look at what you've got here. So much. Jot down the ID number. It's 79429. So much. 24 nights. From £1,329 per person.
It really is. I mean, I'm sure people are watching this going, that can't be true.
It's
because
£56 per person per
night. It is, and
why
that's
would you
with
not do
all your
that?
food, that's with all your entertainment, Hayley. You know, it's an incredible deal.
Incredible, huge savings, and we have got some Christmas dates and New Year as well.
Which is really, really good value, and beyond the Christmas dates as well. Remember, Santa does remember you're on board when you're on a cruise ship.
I like that.
For Christmas. Beyond that, if you had the Meon Valley Marriott in Southampton for £75, which is our ongoing half-price offer, you get your parking included. You get chauffeur driven.
For 24 nights?
For 24 nights. So
that is brilliant.
So for £75, your holiday starts a day early, you get a lovely hotel experience, get chauffeured to the port, chauffeured back, and your hotel is safely looked after by the Meon Valley Marriott for 24 nights.
You have got incredible prices. Remember, there are Christmas and New Year, so do jump onto the phones and onto the website as well. I do believe we have got someone else. We're busy today. We've got Chris from Planet Cruise on the phone. Chris, are you there?
Hi, I'm here.
Hello, phoning from the call centre. How are you doing?
All good, yes. Busy as usual. The phones light up whenever we do the TV show.
That's good. That's how we like it. And have you got any top tips for us?
Yes, now normally we talk about one specific cruise, but today I'm going to be talking about an actual cruise line, the whole cruise line.
Right.
It's going to be Oceania, which, as you know, is a good 5.5, even 6-star cruise line, I would say. They are giving us an exclusive benefit just for Planet Cruise for the weekend, so you can't get this with any other travel agents. If you book with us this weekend, so that's the 14th, 15th and 16th of February, we're going to be adding on a nice $200 onboard spend to your booking. So you can use that for spending in the shops, excursions, whatever you like, really. It's their free money for you over the weekend.
And that's just for this weekend, like a Valentine's special almost with Oceania, is it?
That's it, yeah, just for Planet Cruise. We're the only agent offering that.
Fantastic. So again, you could treat yourself to a massage on board, like you said, or get something from the shop.
What a great Valentine's
treat. A diamond
treat.
ring to propose.
Yeah. The good thing about Oceania is that because their ships are smaller, they can get into the ports that other cruise lines can't. So if you're looking for something a bit more off the beaten track, then it's a good one to go for.
Great for food as well, Oceania. Enthusiastic cruise line for foodies. Amazing. Brilliant, Chris.
That
Thank you so much.
sounds fabulous. Thank you, Chris, so much. You better get back and help them out on the phone lines.
Yes, please.
Cheers, then. Sounds busy there.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye. It would be quite a small diamond ring, wouldn't it?
For 200, yeah. I mean,
but you could.
You're supposed to spend more
I'd
than
perhaps
that.
have a massage.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to bother with
I wasn't
that.
planning on spending more than £50. No? Is that not right?
This is why you're single.
This is why I'm single. Probably.
Now, we've got to move on because time is really short and Keith's really gone off me. So where are we going to next? Don't forget, you must stay in touch with us. Stay in touch with Keith, please. And you can see there loads of ways to find out information. You've got the newsletter, you've got the brochure, and do jump onto
Dating
the website.
tips. Absolutely.
That's it. Do email those in, tweet Keith, and jot down the number, and of course, planetcruise.co.uk if you want to jump onto the website. But we are moving on, and what are we moving on to? One of my absolute favourites, and it's Princess Cruises.
I know. It's the Love Boat.
It's the Love Boat. It's the Caribbean Princess. Should we have a little look at it? I like the way you moved there.
We're shimmying. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Caribbean Princess, an amazing ship. Of course, Princess Cruises, as you know, Hayley, American cruise company that really pride themselves on beautiful big ships, on giving you lots of variety, giving you great entertainment. You know, you'll be walking along and suddenly a street entertainer will suddenly start juggling like you saw there, you know. And particularly the Piazza, because all their ships are built around the central area of the Piazza, and you have chances to sit and have tapas and wine in some like vines just as you look down on what's going on. Maybe sit down at the chef's breakfast table as you saw there, and you know, just 12 of you, and you have the meal cooked for you, and you get the copy of the menu, and you get taken through it step by step. The great movies under the stars, as you see there, where they show huge concerts and films every night, and you can have free popcorn and snuggle up with a loved one, or if it's just me, snuggle up with your cocktail. And then, of course, so much to see and do on board the ship beyond that. Great guest speakers, great entertainment, West End style shows, comedians. They're a fantastic company. And the quality as well of the staterooms and the different variety of different places you can get, whether you want to go for a balcony stateroom or an inside, is wonderful. And as we keep on saying, it's all about the service, it's all about the little extras that they provide, it's all about those smiles, the fact that your cabins, you'll get two dress downs a day, or 2 turn downs, which is what I normally get, and it's a great opportunity for you just to get stuck in. The Caribbean Princess was in dry dock in 2011, and so it's been completely refreshened. It's a beautiful, beautiful ship. And again, as you walk around, you'll get this sense of luxury that you always do with, with these beautiful big cruise ships. And just under 3,000 passengers, so great chance for you to enjoy a wonderful environment where you'll make lots of friends.
Perfect size, really. You will absolutely adore the ship, and you will adore where you're going.
You will, and like we said, we saw there, a lot of these ships as well have disabled access as well. So if you are, if you are someone who needs, maybe wheelchair access or different things like that, the ships will make provisions for you. Chat when you phone up, speak to our team. They'll find out all the details for you. Don't think that just because you have a disability or maybe travel in a wheelchair or in a mobility scooter that you can't cruise, because you can.
So do just jump on the phones. They are so helpful. Now, where are we going? It is a no-fly.
It is a no-fly.
Tell us where we're going.
Okay.
This is going to be beautiful.
This is fantastic. So you're heading out from Southampton. Your first port of call is Zeebrugge, and this is your chance to head into Belgium. It is the gateway to Brussels if you want to go there. The home of NATO and much more bureaucracy and straight bananas. However, I recommend either going to the fields of Ypres or through to the Flanders fields, or heading into the place that's really famous for, Bruges, which is this wonderful mixture of beautiful old canals, ancient historic buildings. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can literally drift along, just soaking it all up, feeling like you've almost stepped back in time. And you've got loads of great museums here. The Diamond Museum is one you probably like.
Yes, definitely.
I'm sure I'll get some of 50 quid there. And also Choco Story, where you can find out about chocolate's origins, because of course Belgium's famous for its beers and its chocolate, and you can learn all about that. And also it's famous for inventing chips.
Really?
So you can go to the Fripp Museum, and I recommend that. Find out about the history of Fripp.
That's interesting, right?
Relaxing day at sea before we then go through to Denmark, Copenhagen. This is incredible. You've got an overnight here, and that's great because here it's people rather than cars that set the pace. It's a city of spires. It's the Venice of the North. It's beautiful. It's open. You've got to try, you've got to try some of the Danish pastries here, or the open-faced smørrebrød sandwiches. As you walk around, you will just be absolutely fall in love with this area. I recommend maybe doing a bit of shopping down Strugge, the world-famous Strugge, one of the longest shopping arcades in the world. Maybe going through the paths of Tivoli Gardens, one of the world's oldest leisure parks. There's loads of great forests and palaces to explore, like Fliedensburg Castle, you saw images of there. Or you can head out to Hamlet's Castle, Kronborg, and do that kind of procrastination, to be or not to be, if you like a bit of Shakespeare, a bit of the Bard. And again, Copenhagen also is home to Nijhaven, where Hans Christian Andersen grew up. The 18th century kind of boulevard there with beautiful old buildings and a gorgeous little harbour. That's where I got my first tattoo. And as you can see, for Princess, we are the #1 agent again.
Which this is the third one so far on the cruises that you've been the #1 agent for now. So we've got an overboard night on board there, and then where do we move on to?
So we're now to Norway. So third different country. We've gone to Belgium, we've gone to Denmark. Now we're to Oslo, which is Norway. Forest-clad slopes plunging into these icy, beautiful, clear fjords. The actual sailing's incredible. Make sure you're out on deck for a couple of hours before you arrive, and as you sail back, you're going to dock here by Akershus Castle. The views from the gardens there are well worth climbing up to see. Views right down the fjord, back into the city. You've got the Opera House in the whole kind of area, this huge kind of harbour, open area. You can head out to the Village and Sculpture Park, which is really good if you want to spend half a day out, slightly out of town. I recommend going through to the Nobel Peace Prize Museum, seeing the history of that wonderful, the achievements that have been achieved, all to do with the Nobel Prize. And then you've got a chance to maybe take the ferries out and just explore Oslo in more detail, or head through and see some of the best preserved, oldest Viking ships in the world as well.
This is incredible. Huge savings. You've got a relaxing day at sea, then you sail back to Southampton. Have a look at what's included. Now, remember, you can actually stay at the Meon Valley, at the Marriott, and that will give you the night's accommodation, and you will get free parking as well, and you'll get your transfers to the actual airport. You have got incredible onboard spends, up to $625, which is amazing. You've got the family of 4, which is a really good price, and you get $555 onboard spend with that family booking as well. Which is crazy.
Yes, a balcony room. That's really great, and that's great because you've got some lovely sailings on this cruise, particularly into Copenhagen and Oslo. Really
and then
great.
Remember the ID 78441. So jot that down. £699 per person. That's crazy. So under £100 per person per night. Now earlier on you were saying about quality and. Assured.
That's right, yeah. When you book with us, you can rest assured because everything's ATOL and ABTOL bonded, so your money is safe. We provide all your overseas transfers.
Right.
We only use quality hand-picked hotels
Fabulous.
and central locations. And the flights that we use, they're all with renowned airlines. So again, we take care of everything.
So whatever cruise you book, you can be assured that it is all quality assured as well. But we're moving on. Now we're moving on to celebrity cruises. Top agent for celebrity as well, I believe.
No, really?
Yes, no, I believe so. Just another one. But that's what you get with Planet Cruise. Let's have a little look again at the actual deal that you've got. Have a look at what you've got included first of all, and then we'll show you the ship itself, and we'll be able to show you where you're going to. You have got, I think we've gone, are we gone back there? We have. No, is that the right one? No, is that right? Yeah. Right, there we go. We've got the right details for you there. And oh, this is the Valentine's sale. This is a super one. We need to look into this in detail. Jot this number down. We'll just check. Is that ID number the right number, yeah? So it's 78460. So 784,640. And a great price on this too. You really have got Super Cruise. It is, again, it's going to be a fabulous non-fly cruise, which is going to be wonderful. And this is one I know that it's really popular.
Yeah, Valentine's Day sale, so it's a £200 per person reduction, as long as you book by close of play on Monday. That's this Monday coming on the 16th of Feb.
Right.
And we're including the celebrity, including a free romance package. That's champagne and chocolate-dipped strawberries, or as my friend Steve says, chocolate-dipped, strawberry-dipped chocolates. OK, and there we've got, you can choose 2 from the free classic drinks package, either free tips or free spend, or the free drinks package. But if you go for concierge, you get all 3. So it's a cracking deal. There's loads of extras. We're going to show you details now of the drinks package itself.
Right.
And look at this. Again, it includes specialty teas and coffees. We would say always include the drinks package because it's the best value out of all the deals there.
Definitely.
We don't have to, but this is our advice. Wide selection of alcoholic beverages, 15% discount on wines by the bottle, selected beers and spirits and wines and cocktails. It's a very good package.
So much. I mean, I'm blown away by this. You really have got so much for your money. And I know we've got a little clip of film, and it's you.
It is.
2 of you. That's a little bit scary. But let's have a little look. Which is the real Keith?
Launched in 2010 by round-the-world English yachtswoman Emma Pontin, the multi-award-winning Celebrity Eclipse is one of the most beautiful and well-designed ships I've ever had the pleasure of sailing on. She offers cruisers the very latest in comfort and innovation in a sophisticated and stylish manner. Each one of Eclipse's 12 bars has its own unique feel. You can enjoy the romance of a sail away from the grassy knolls of the Sunset Bar up on the Lawn Club, or try a new wine or 2 at Cellar Masters. Cocktail lovers will adore the oodles of choice at the very special mixology bar. But if you really want my advice, then you must join the fun here at the Martini Ice Bar. Amazing cocktails, tasty caviar and juggling bartenders. There are 10 amazing restaurants to choose from, so as you cruise around the world, so do your taste buds. You can dive into a delicious plate of true rustic Italian cuisine at the Tuscan Grill, devour a plate of filet mignon in the French-themed and Michelin-star quality Muranos. But for something that sums up celebrity in a nutshell, you simply must try cuisine. Cool, contemporary and slightly offbeat, the menu presented on an iPad includes sushi lollipops, lobster escargot, popcorn fish and chips and disco shrimp. Eating has simply never been so much fun. A celebrity cruise offers you the chance to stimulate your mind while having fun and even take home a new skill. Daily enrichment opportunities abound with hands-on art classes, Rosetta Stone language courses, engaging public speakers and even the chance to polish your drive or learn Zumba. But best of all is this place, the Lawn Club. Real grass, expansive views, live concerts, lawn bowls, croquet and of course the excellent hot glass show. The plush main theatre on board the Celebrity Eclipse offers cutting-edge shows to rival the West End, Vegas and Broadway, from musical theatre tribute shows and song and dance spectaculars. Why not enjoy some wine and cheese while staring at the stars during an alfresco concert on the lawn? Or take in one of the award-winning European circus shows full of magic and mystery. All of Celebrity Eclipse's staterooms offer true modern luxury. The design is smart and fresh and contemporary, and they all offer a great range of sumptuous amenities such as fluffy bathrobes, deluxe toiletries, Egyptian cotton bed linen and complimentary 24-hour room service. From comfortable inside staterooms through to these gorgeous suites which feature floor-to-ceiling windows, panoramic balconies and your own private butler.
Gorgeous cruise line. I know one of Sean's favourites.
Yeah, oh, they're great. Five-star American cruise line, great history. They provide amazing accommodation. The ships are beautiful, they're modern, they're stylish, and it's a great itinerary.
It really is. So let's have a little look where we're actually going, because that's so important as well. Travelling in style from Southampton
That's
to where?
it. A relaxing day at sea to enjoy that ship, all the food, all the entertainment again, all the variety. Then you're going to Vigo. We've already talked about it, but it's a beautiful place to see green Spain, lush Spain with a Celtic twist. Then we're going through from Vigo through to Lisbon. I love this place. The sail down Matagas River into Portugal's capital city is stunning, and as you sail down there, you'll see the 16th century Belém Tower, the marine fortification. You sail under the bridge, you'll pass the monument to the discoverers, and then you'll get into this wonderful hilly city, the city of custard tarts, of bright yellow trams, and of hills. You can head out into the countryside if you want and see wonderful palaces like this. However, for me, go and see the St Geronimus Monastery where Vasco da Gama's tomb is. Go and use the trams. Tram 28 and Tram 15 are my two favourite. Tram 15 will take you down the riverside. They're the trams here. They're incredible. They clatter along these old streets, and again you'll hear the sounds of fado, the Portuguese mournful music maybe echoing out, and smell baked bread and see the women hanging out there washing. And look, you've got the monument to discoverers. That's massive. You can see those little dots down the bottom. They're people. See them look like cracks. They're people. It's massive. It's an incredible place to go. I love Lisbon. Okay. Heading out from there, sadly, you're then going to have a relaxing day at sea before you hit Gran Canaria, the Canary Islands. Get this, 355 days of sun in a year. Yes, please. Great chance for you to relax on these golden dunes, drenched in the year-round sunshine. You can take a trip onto the Bandama crater, one of the only inhabited volcanic craters in the world, and you can enjoy the sand dunes of Maspalomas. You can head out into the Iroquois Mountains. It's incredible, and go dolphin spotting. Okay, then you're going through to Tenerife. On the one hand, with Tenerife, again, one of the Canary Islands, you've got snow-capped peaks. On the other hand, again, sunbaked beaches. Head to Loro Park, particularly if you've got the kids with you, see the sea lion and the parrot shows and the dolphin shows. But Mount Teide is what it's all about. Spain's highest mountain, the national park. You can take the cable car up, you can walk back down, but it's stunning. Really, really beautiful. And you can go through the Orotava Valley, through vineyards and banana plantations. Okay, we've already covered Funchal, which is our next port of call. Then we've got a relaxing day at sea before we then go to La Coruña. This is an incredible maritime city with wonderful views. It's blanketed on each side by the sea. It's got a wonderful thing called the Paseo Marítimo, which is a 10-kilometre long seaside promenade that encircles the city. Wonderful. Great views from this. This is San Pedro Elevator, and also the Tower of Hercules. It's one of the world's oldest lighthouses, dates back to Roman times, over 2,000 years old. It's still working, would you believe?
No.
But this is the birthplace, La Coruña, of Zara. So if you like your shopping, I know you're a fan of Zara.
I love Zara.
Go and get your photos. Send your photos in of you with the octopus on the Paseo Marítimo. It's a great quirky octopus.
All right, does he like Zara?
He loves a bit of Zara.
That's all right then. And then we'll sail back with the octopus back to Southampton. You have got an incredible deal here. Have a look at your prices. Remember, this is, you know you're going to get beautiful sunshine. You do need to book this now. For these prices, you need to book before Monday the 14th. It's a special Valentine's Day sale. Remember, if you book over the next couple of days, you will get that as well, that free romance package, the champagne and chocolate.
Book by Sunday for
that
that one.
starts today, which it shouldn't, and it's only available with Planet Cruise today, and then it's the 14th and 15th. So much included, and you can add on the stay as well in the Marriott in Southampton and get that free parking with that overnight stay too. So easy to get this all booked up on the phones or check out the website, but we have got one more cruise left to show you. It's Holland America. It's going to be an absolute stunner, I'm sure, with some really unusual actual ports too. But I think we've got a little clip. And I think it may be now. I don't know if this is good, Keith, or if this is bad, Keith. You tell us.
Amidst the huge choice that's now available within cruising, Holland America Line offers an experience that's quite unique. It's premium class, but not pretentious. It's elite without being expensive. And with a proud history stretching back over 140 years, Holland America Line is perfect for the discerning traveller who loves to see the world from the comfort of an elegant hotel at sea. Known for the most extensive menus at sea, served gracefully in elegant restaurants. Thank you.
Bon appetit.
Holland America Line offer a plethora of excellent dining options. In the main dining rooms, guests may choose from fixed or flexible dining times, and the service is always gracious and the menu both varied and delicious. Fans of Italian food will salivate at the offerings from Canaletto's, and everyone will enjoy the steak and seafood of the wonderful Pinnacle Grill. Enjoying a few drinks in the company of friends both old and new is one of the highlights of any cruise. For some it might be a glass of bubbly or a tasty martini in mix, whilst for others a pre-show tipple in the ocean bar will be just what the doctor ordered. Whichever location you choose, expert bartenders will remember your preferred cocktail, or they'll help you discover a new favourite. Holland America's latest trump card is On Location, which brings the ports you visit alive through regionally inspired cookery classes, artisan workshops and local entertainment. You can experience steel drum lessons in the Caribbean, or Tai Chi classes in Asia, or a legendary ketchup dance in Bali. The evenings on board glitter with so many choices, with live music, thrilling stage shows and the ever-popular Dancing with the Stars at Sea programme. Bored? Not a chance. It's about getting the little things right, and nowhere is this more obvious than the accommodation. All Holland America Line staterooms have premium plush Eurotop mattresses, 100% Egyptian cotton bed linens, extra fluffy towels and deluxe terry bathrobes. Recent additions include innovative massage shower heads, lighted magnifying makeup mirrors and stylish hair dryers. And of course, your complimentary fruit basket.
And if you've got an apple missing, you know where it's gone. Now, we've got to see gorgeous ship. I know that is going to be so, so special. But where are we going? We've got some really... It's quite an unusual cruise.
It is.
Isn't
It's
it?
a very popular itinerary, this. And again, if you're an experienced cruiser looking for something different, this is definitely something you should consider.
Definitely.
OK, so you're flying out to Santiago, and then you've got a 2-night stay in Santiago.
Wow, lovely.
Incredible. Chile. It sits at the feet of the mighty snow-capped Andes. You've got the Maipo Valley, Chile's internationally renowned wine district, just a short drive to the south. Look at those views with the mountains in the background. Can you imagine that towering over London? Because this is what we're talking about here.
Yes.
You can go out and see the changing of the guard, which takes place every other day at 10 a.m. Take a funicular ride out to the UNESCO-protected Valparaiso, which is where you'll pick up the ship in a bit, and then maybe head into the Bella Vista neighbourhood, which is bursting with street art and great food. Or, one of the best things to do, Pablo Neruda, one of the great, he's a Nobel award-winning poet, and he's got a wonderful little romantic hideaway for his third wife, number 30, doing better than me, through these winding garden paths and stairs and bridges. Just Google Pablo Neruda and his homes, and you'll get to see a few of them.
Wonderful.
Great.
So we've got a 2-night stay there, 4-star hotel, and then we get on board.
Yeah, we do. So you've got a relaxing day at sea as you head out from Valparaiso, and then Puerto Montt is your first port of call. It's your gateway to Chile's magnificent Lake District, as it's known. Snow-capped volcanoes gazing down on alpine valleys.
Gosh.
Look at that. I mean, this is some of the views you'll be seeing as you sail past,
That
let
looks
alone
unreal,
dock.
doesn't it?
It's really incredible. And you've got basically lots of German immigrants kind of set this area all up. So you've got beautiful little villages like Puerto Varas, full of like rose gardens, and it's just really beautiful. Lake Esmeralda as well is beautiful. So if you get a chance to head out there, I'll recommend
does look
it.
gorgeous.
Then we're going through to Puerto Chacabuco.
Right.
This is the gateway to what they call the Aysén district of Chile, and you've got these huge cliffs with basically full of waterfalls that plummet down into these immense river valleys. The snowy backdrop of the southern Andes this time, beautiful gorges and forests to visit and to enjoy. Then we're going for cruising then through the Chilean fjords. So again, so much to see and do even when you're out on those sea days. You won't want to sleep, you won't want to be inside. You're going to cruise down a place called the Canal Salimento, which is a very, very famous waterway. And again, it's known for these views where at any point you'll be seeing wildlife with the kind of whales, the kind of eagles.
Oh,
you know,
how
it's
magical.
so much to see and do. Then you're cruising through the Straits of Magellan, named after Magellan, as we know, that famous explorer. And you're going to arrive. There in Punta Arenas, and you're going to get a chance then to see the penguin colony at Seno Otway, and just to see some of this amazing, almost Martian landscape. There are the penguins.
Oh, can you bring one
They're
home?
incredible. Really, really fun. And then from there, there's more. You're then going through to Ushuaia. This is surrounded on 3 sides by towering peaks. It's a former penal colony. It's on the banks of the Beagle Channel. And again, it's sited amongst waterfalls and glaciers and beach forests and loads of marine life offshore. Beautiful, beautiful former Pina Connolly, transformed now. Then you're going through to a scenic cruising of Cape Horn. This is incredible. It's the southernmost tip of South America. It's the culmination of the Andes mountain range. It's legendary. To actually sail round is great. You know, for many years it couldn't really be done. People wouldn't really want to do it, and it was very risky. Now, of course, you know, you can do it no problem at all. You're going to see loads of great wildlife, and there are lots of traditions. Once you've done this, you will be able to get this. Dine with 1 foot on the dinner table, and you'll be able to wear a gold loop earring. These are some of the traditions that you used to be able to do if you survived sailing the Cape Horn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. OK, then we go according to the Falkland Islands, into Stanley, the home of penguins and whales and dolphins and sea lions and albatross, and an abundance of flowers that it's so known for.
Beautiful.
Relaxing days at sea, again, loads to see and do. Go and see the penguins there on the Falkland Islands.
This is going to be
really cute.
Amazing.
And then we're going through to Montevideo, and this is brilliant. It's nestled between Brazil and Argentina. It's part of Uruguay, the second smallest country in South America, one of the most literate nations in the world. Most of the nation's countryside is farm or ranch land, and you can go out and see the life of a cowboy, or gaucho as they're known. It's part of a local law. Go and see a gaucho museum, visit an estancia, see them in action. It's great to see. Have a barbecue, some of the wonderful, wonderful meats and red wines they produce in this region of the world. You can head out to Punta del Este. It's South America's most famous seaside resort. It's the Latin American kind of glitterati area where all the celebrities head out to.
Right.
It's really incredible. Or head to Colonia de Sacramento, which was founded in 1680, and it's a World Heritage Site renowned for its historic winding cobblestone streets. OK, then we're going through to Buenos Aires. You're getting off the ship, sadly, in Buenos Aires, but your holiday's not over. This is what Planet Cruise would do so well. We're giving you another 2 nights in a wonderful hand-picked hotel right in the centre of Buenos Aires. This city that dates back to the 16th century, you know, which translated means fresh air. That's what Buenos Aires translated means.
Right.
It's the Paris of the South, Hayley. It's incredible. It features so much wonderful architecture, acres of woods and parks, and again, hearty wines and traditional grilled meats. You've got the elegant Column Theatre there, one of the world's greatest opera houses. Don't cry for me. And you've got a great chance to go out into the La Boca district, where of course tango is invented. See the locals just suddenly spring into action with a rose in between their teeth. It's incredible. And in fact, if you go into the La Boca district, which gave birth to the tango, you've got these wonderful metal houses in bright reds and yellows and blues that was originally created by the Italian immigrants. The other thing I'd say definitely to do here is head out to the black marble crypt of the legendary Eva Perón, which is in the Recoleta cemetery. I wouldn't normally recommend going to see a cemetery, but this place is like a small city, and it's quite incredible. But look, I mean, that could be me and you, Hayley.
Oh, it could.
Dancing the Fandango.
Oh, look. Oh, good
You know
footwork.
what I mean?
Good footwork.
Good footwork, I know.
It is incredible. Let's have a little look on board, because this is the cruise that I really fancy. This looks amazing.
It's incredible itinerary, you know, for even the most seasoned cruiser, they'll be left in wonder at the places they're visiting here. And again, with Holland America, it's a 5-star American cruise line, and you can do an iPod tour of the ship. There's so much to see, wonderful stuff to see and do.
Then let's have a little look about what's included. So let's have a little look. What's included here, you have got, write down the ID, it's 85025. You have got a 2-night stay, well, two night stays in 4-star hotels. You've got return flights, obviously, as well. And do check out other airports. Of course, Planet Cruise are great at that, and you have got that free onboard spend as well per stateroom. So many reasons to take this cruise, and some really good dates that are available, and some really good prices. This is 20 nights and taking you all the way through to the 17th of March, so something you can really look forward to.
It is, and if you can, you know, get an ocean view, you know, go for a run with a view, because there's always going to be something to see as you're sailing down the coast around the Cape Horn. You won't really want to miss it. You won't want to sleep on this cruise, because
I can't
there's
believe
so much
how
to see.
stunning that was, and the nature you're going to see,
Absolutely.
the views as well.
And again, we're barely scraping the surface, Hayley. We've barely got time to scrape the surface of what you can do and see. It's so much. It's so exciting.
It just looked so incredible. So that's all our cruises, our 6 cruises. So let's have a little look at everything that we've looked at so far. We started off with the Royal Caribbean, the anthem of the seas, all of them. I know there's going to be a cruise for you, but always to remember, jot down the phone number, jump onto the website and check out everything. You can see here, this includes incredible price for a maiden voyage. You've got 8 nights on board, you've got free drinks, you've got as well the free onboard spend, you've got free car parking, so everything is in this deal. Huge savings, saving £320 per person off the brochure price, and it's the maiden voyage. to France and Spain from Southampton, so no fly as well. A wonderful one. So jot down your number, 77658. So that is a definite must, and a really futuristic actual cruise liner as well. That's going to amaze you. Then we've got MSC. Now MSC, again, top agent for MSC too. They were for the Royal too. And you have got 5 dates in May. This is a Western Mediterranean cruise. It is a wow for me. So you've got some really great ports on this, and it's under £500. You've got free British Airways flights from London. We had P&O as well, and P&O, this is the Arcadia, and this was a no-fly to Caribbean, 24 nights. This is a huge savings, and actually saving £470 per person. But remember, if you add on the stay in Southampton at the Marriott, you will get free parking, and you will get that for 24 days. So that is a definite must. Remember, there are dates for Christmas and New Year, but you can check those out on the website or on the phones. Princess was our next one. Top cruise agents for Princess as well. 78441 is your number for this. This is a deposit only, and this is a Scandinavian Discovery from Southampton. Great prices for family as well. You've got huge savings. You've got amazing onboard spends, up to $625 and £280